Here is the help video from the 9-4 classwork. This is on page 519. This is number 18. Now we have to divide, and then the same thing, state any restrictions on the variables. When we're dividing, remember division is multiplying by the reciprocal. So we're going to flip the second fraction only. That also means that this denominator now, before we flip it, this also becomes a consideration for finding restrictions on the variable. So let's go ahead and factor the top here. I'll do at, let's see, y squared minus 5y plus 6, magic x. What numbers multiply to 6 but add to negative 5? In this case, it's negative 3 and negative 2. That's the one that works. It's not 6 and 1. All right, so let's write y minus 3 and y minus 2. The y cubed, nothing's going to happen. That does not dip in. You know these parentheses right here? These parentheses act like shields on these two binomials. You can't dip in and take one of these y's out with this one. Because we're dividing, we're going to flip and make sure we know we're multiplying. 4y squared, and this factored right here, let's see, y squared plus 3y minus 10. What adds up to 3 but multiplies to negative 10? Well, it's plus 5 and minus 2. So we're going to say this is y plus 5 and y minus 2. Now we've got everything set. Now we can state some restrictions on our variable before we go canceling stuff out. So remember, we have to look at this denominator and this one and this one. So when it's just a variable with no add or subtract, that means your restriction is y cannot equal 0. That's from right there and right there. Now we just have to be worried about this. Y cannot equal negative 5 and positive 2. So there's our restrictions. So let's cancel some stuff out if we can. Let's see, that y squared cancels out with this one. And I've got y squared over y cubed. Remember the other problem we did in class? When you're dividing like terms, you take the top exponent, subtract the bottom one. Y, 2 minus 3 is y to the negative 1. But that is 1 over y. The y jumps to the bottom. So we know we're going to have a y on the bottom. Okay? So what's left over? We have a 4 times y minus 3 left on top. This y squared is going to cancel. All but one of those is going to cancel. 4 times y plus 3 on the top. And a y times y plus 5 on the bottom. That one and that one with those restrictions right there. That's the answer.